his relationship to National Enquirer. Now we know.
Here we go, and let's take some time off today because we're feeling
I'll shoot you an
let's take a
estimate so we
break.
get back to the office. Hey, I can help you do that right now. That's right.
Right. Yep, I'm the all-in-one management software built for small business.
That's right.
Help me with scheduling?
Sure thing. Up top.
That's
right. Promotion. That's right.
Email marketing.
Almost there. Hold
right.
on. Wait for it. That's right.
Management customer.
There he goes, yeah. It's, okay, go to commercial. So easy, okay. Okay, the app out. It's good to take some time off and just chill, you know,
And relief from symptoms caused by
trying to give me a bird, you know what I mean?
allergens, like those from Buddy. Because stuffed animals are clearly no substitute for real ones. Feel clarity and live Claritin Clear. Monday night, Senator Amy Klobuchar of CNN Presidential Town Hall, live from New Hampshire.
It is time to
Let's
take
see what's
back
going
our
on.
democracy. It's
So-
time, America.
Obviously, got early span on the 19th, you know what I mean?
CNN.
Alright, man, 2019 is a lot of times what happens in these years, these off years, is that,
It was late this morning
you know,
when concerned friends of one of the victims stumbled upon the murder scene.
crime and stuff goes up and stuff like that. People get bored and stuff. Or you want to think about, well, what is president? You want president to have? What kind of services the president want to have? Besides empty halls and stuff, empty halls of like programs and stuff like that. Nice buildings with no effectiveness.
Family's diet.
You know, but you know, what do I say? You know,
Working together to do just that.
who knows? Next president, or President Trump, be like, I'm
No
president.
sugar at all.
Still fall president. After that, I'd probably like, I'll probably get washed out and be like, yeah, I don't even pay attention to it.
And reminders to think balance.
And even at that point, you know, that's 4 years from the next
More beverage
6
choices,
years.
smaller
So,
portions, less sugar.
so
BalanceUS.org.
that's a lot of years there.
I'm Chris Cuomo. Let's get
Well, I'll be 50 years old.
Next on CNN.
An athletic director, a football coach, a geography teacher, and high school students with big dreams. There are the 17 people killed at Thunderstorm at Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, 1 year ago tomorrow. 17 lives lost on Valentine's Day.
This time around this time, you know, people like this.
17 lives.
Such an Obama administration has such a mass gun violence and stuff.
Death sparked a movement. Several
2019, still, you know, it could be a year where it's like, you know, lower income is kind of lazy about things and stuff, formulating their own ideas, a lot of money to play with and stuff you usually don't have without money managers.
Senator Rubio, can you tell me right now that you will not accept a single donation from the NRA?
So, number one, the positions I hold on these issues of the Second Amendment, I've held since the day I entered office in the city of West Miami as an elected official. Number two, no, the answer to the question is that people buy into my agenda. And I do support the Second Amendment. And I also support the right of you and everyone here to be able to go to school and be safe. And I do support any law that would keep guns out of the hands of a deranged killer. And that's why I support the things that I have stood for.
In the name of 17 people, you cannot ask the NRA to keep their money out of your campaign?
I think in the name of 17 people, I can pledge to you that I will support any law that will prevent a killer like this.
No, but I'm talking
getting a
NRA
gun.
money.
Joining me now is that Susan Cameron Mikowski. Cameron, thanks so much for being with us. I'm wondering just what's going through your mind as the anniversary, the first anniversary of what happened in Parkland approaches tomorrow.
You know, it's been such a surreal time for us, but recently I was thinking about how people think about Parkland, and I was thinking about kind of the public image of the city, and it's really nice to know that Parkland is looked at as a city where
was the shooter
people
bullied?
in the face of the worst
Is there a
possible
bully
tragedy
act? A bully
stood up
act?
and stood for something that was larger than themselves, whether it be school safety or
understand
gun violence
casualties
prevention.
involved and
We took
stuff.
what could have been
You see
the
this
worst
stuff on
thing-
YouTube
what
all the
was
time.
worst thing in the world for us.
People
Instead of
getting
hiding
disgraced.
away, we stood up and showed
People
that
getting,
Parkland as a city
people
and
getting
this
pushed
community and these families who
pushed
lost
around
their
at school or
children
stuff
and
like that.
siblings. We're stronger
People
than
getting
anyone who tried
cornered
to
and
hurt
stuff
us.
like that.
So while the shooter went into the school that day trying to ruin the world and trying to knock everybody down, everybody was really able to come together and show that we're better than that.
I mean, obviously, you've been a very strong advocate over the last year for tougher gun control legislation. On balance, do you believe progress has been made?
Well, I mean, just...
What do you believe in the military? How do you believe in people joining the military and some of the dogs coming out?
And that's the first gun violence prevention.
What do you believe in the United States defending themselves in international policy?
Today, Governor DeSantis announced that there would be...
What do you believe in manufacturing of weapons and stuff like that?
There's been so much corruption on a local level here. So, well, again...
What do you believe in manufacturing nuclear energy?
Such a horrible, horrific...
What do you believe in what do you believe in the military and the campaigns and the armed services and stuff like that?
What's it like at the school?
Is people at your school now exempt from joining the military?
Families of the victims.
If there was a draft would there was a draft written, would your school be exempt from a draft?
I mean, Patrick
a draft
at Douglas right now, who lost his sister.
Something like that, because it's like
how are you doing?
standing up and see.
He talks about all the things in the world that are good, and he talks about how
standing up and very proud of the United States.
Douglas, whether they have
there's a draft, would you enter the draft or would you protest the draft?
Such trauma, they're able to look to the future with hope.
That's the question. It's a realistic question people are faced with every day. These kind of decisions,
showing so much courage. It's remarkable.
What would you hope that tomorrow people think about or do or remember about Parkland and the 17 people who were murdered?
You know, tomorrow I hope a lot of people take the bitterly partisan politics of this whole situation and put it aside just for a day. I understand that there's a lot that needs to be advocated for, and there's still so many fights that we need to end. But tomorrow,
the advocate was reading in the Parkland group.
Treating everybody with kindness and compassion, and realizing that this horrible tragedies, they still happen on a daily basis. I mean, you look around the country and you see so many people being killed, and there are so many steps we need to take, but it's really important to treat the people around you with kindness and compassion.
Cameron Kasky, I appreciate talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me again.
All right. I want to check in with Chris, see what he was working on for Cuomo Prime Time at the top of the hour. Chris?
It is amazing.